today's project. This is my kitchen island, and it seems like it's going to be a while before I'm able to get a different one to replace it, so we are going to use a cabinet refinishing kit. I'm going with the charcoal color. I was going to try to go with more of a navy, but I chickened out and decided to go to something more neutral. So here's what it looks like to begin with. So I'll take out all of the cabinets and take off the doors and we'll get started. Okay. I paused the timeout. I had to take the lid off of that and I went to get my other glove. If you've watched my other videos, you know I'm a weird freak about poisons or things that could be toxic on your skin. So you pour a bunch of this on here and then you slowly go over the whole surface. So I'll just be doing that and then I'll be back. Alright, the whole thing is deglossed and I have to wait an hour before I can put on the bond coat. But I might have to wait till Junior gets home because it's going to be like impossible to get this painted properly without these drawers pulled out. So I don't know, something will happen there. You'll find out. And like I usually do, I'm going to give the hinges a coat of this spray paint. And these are super weird hinges. They scooch in here, Madeline. They lock into the cabinet and twist. So I'm not actually sure once it's all said and done which side of these show. So I'm just going to spray both of them. Meanwhile, Madeline's out here showing the dandelions that you found. Those are some monster dandelions. So I'll just be here spray painting. I have my adorable little engineer son here, and he's figuring it out for me. There was a screw screwed in through the bottom right there that he took off. And then underneath somewhere, there's this rolly track that he's going to try to unscrew. And we're going to see if that works. Ta-da! Junior came home and it turns out all we had to do was force them off aggressively. So I have them all stacked here ready to be painted. And those ones. And then I have my paint here. So we have this charcoal, like a dark, dark gray. And I'm hoping it's going to look really nice. So, oh boy, I hope I like it. I knew I wanted a light or a dark gray, but when we opened this can, this color looks so dark. It was actually really intimidating and I was starting to second guess myself. But as we apply it on here, I actually think, on the camera of course it's coming off black. It's not black, it's actually really nice. Here's one side, it's not quite dry yet. Coat number 1. And I can already see in some spots, like always, I'm going to need a second coat. But that's okay. I got plenty of paint. So I just put the second coat on this, and I'm liking it so much that I think I'm going to do these cabinets as well. I hope I have enough paint left. But I decided to go ahead and do the back. It looks super tacky leaving it plain. What this was is someone just took like a countertop and put it on there. So I think we're going to replace this with something else when we're done too. But I think I might get started on this. So here's the first coat on. These doors were much easier to get off. And here's what they're looking like. It's really overcast outside. So again, it's coming off darker than it is. And we're back at it again with the top coat, the protective glaze. And I am ready to have my cabinets back. So this needs to be finished. I'm tired of having stuff stacked all over my countertops. The screws were just a little bit too long, so rather than trying to cut that little bit off, we're going to see if we can just stick a washer on them. and have that make up the difference. Tight fit. Is this one gonna fit good? Wow, that looks so good. I'm gonna try to drill some of these. Usually Junior does it, but I'm gonna try for the first time here. So I have a dot, so I should be, do I need to hold it out so it doesn't go into it?
Yes.
Okay. Like this?
Mm-hmm. Just put it directly in the center of that dot.
Oh. I got it. Let's try this one. All right. You think it'll take the long ones? Yeah. Switch hands.
Now tighten, hold the knob, and tighten the screw as tight as you can.
That's very good. No wobble at all. That's perfect.
And look at that. That looks so much better than it did before. And it'll be easy to just grab a handle instead of having to find the top.